Hello there! Welcome to Wildstar's Basic Class Mechanics, a guide to understanding each class's mechanics. My name is Tuskeh, and in this short video we're going to go over a few basic things you'll need to know about each class, so that not only will you understand which one best suits your playstyle, but so that you'll be ready to hit the ground running when you land on Nexus. Just to clarify, this is not a particular class guide, and I won't cover any abilities here. Once you get past level 5 or so, the classes will branch out. However, I feel this video has merit, as I've noticed a lot of confusion when it comes to just how class mechanics and resources actually work in this game. Hopefully, this will be of help. The Spellslinger and Stalker footage is somewhat different here due to the fact that I've made those two classes my main and my alt respectively. The rest will all be about level 2 from the starting zone because I didn't want to spend 5 hours leveling them all up. I hope you understand. Let's start with the Warrior. You're a melee class. You can be a damage dealer or a tank. You use a two-handed sword and an arm cannon, regardless of your role. Yes, you tank with a two-handed sword. Don't ask me how, you just do. You use a resource called kinetic energy. Your main attacks will generate this kinetic energy, and you'll use it to power stronger abilities. You can see your kinetic energy at the bottom of your screen, just above your abilities. This energy bar is divided into chunks, allowing you to track whether or not you can use certain abilities. Your kinetic energy fades when you're out of combat. Your first innate makes you do and take more damage and makes your abilities free for a short time. Moving on to the Spellslinger. You're a ranged class and you can be a damage dealer or a healer. You use two pistols, gunslinger style. Thankfully, you never run out of ammo. You use a resource called Spell Power. You can see it at the bottom of your screen, and it's tied intrinsically to your innate ability. Activating your innate causes your abilities to spell surge, increasing their potency in some way. More damage, more healing, faster casts, etc. However, this drains spell power per ability used. The spell power bar is split into 4 chunks, each with a small bar showing you when that bar is charged, allowing you to see whether you can use certain abilities. Spell power regenerates over time, even in combat. Onwards to the Esper. You're a ranged class and you can again be a damage dealer or a healer. You use a Psi Blade and your mind to create illusions of death. I didn't know that illusions could kill people, but then an Esper threw illusory swords at me. You use Psi Points to cast your spells. This is a sort of combo point system. Basic attacks generate Psi Points, which you can see at the bottom of your screen, just above the action bars, and stronger abilities require Psi Points to use. The number at the bottom represents your Psi Points, and as you generate them, parts of the display light up. Your innate roots you, gives you a damage shield and a point of interrupt armor, which allows you to absorb 1 CC ability, and makes you generate a Psi Point every second for 5 seconds. Stalker time. You're a melee class that can be either a damage dealer or a tank. Yes, rogue tanking is now a thing. You use dual claws to poke your enemies. This doesn't sound scary until you see the size of the claws. You use suit power as your resource. This is because you're in a suit, even if it doesn't look like it. It's a really sneaky suit. Anyway, suit power starts at maximum 100, and your powerful abilities will reduce it. Basic abilities are free, so you can still slash and poke without suit power. You can see your suit power at the bottom, along with a handy indicator telling you if you're in stealth or not. Your innate ability is to go invisible, even in combat, but there's a cooldown if you use it in combat. Medics. You're a short-range class that can be a damage dealer or a healer. You use resonators to fight. These are just really fancy toasters that you strap to your hands. No, really, they can toast just about anything. You use power cores as your resource. You have 4 of them. When you're out of combat, they'll all be ready to use. Using a strong ability uses power cores, and using basic abilities regenerates them. This is sort of like the Esper, and only in reverse, but you have 4 points, not 5, so clearly the Espers are better. Then again, Espers don't have toasters. Anyway, your innate ability is to energize yourself. This regenerates your power cores and increases your attack and support power. It just makes you better at everything, really. Keep your power cores high so that you can blow stuff up and heal the things you don't want to blow up. Finally, the Engineer. You're a ranged but kind of short-range class with a big gun. You can be either a damage dealer or a tank. Yay for range tanking! Anyway, as I said before, you have a gun. You shoot people with it. Your resource is Volatility. This starts at 0 and progresses up to 100 as you use abilities. Basic abilities make this number rise, and advanced abilities make this number fall. When you're not in combat, it also falls. Your innate ability will make you harder, better, faster, stronger, and will also generate Volatility. Also, it's a suit. An exosuit. It's really cool. So there you go. A brief overview of each class, its roles, and just what its basic mechanics are. Make sure you experiment and try out different classes because they're all really, really cool. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you have any thoughts, make sure to leave a comment below and like or dislike the video. I'm always after feedback, so let me know what you think. You can contact me using the links in the description, or just leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to catch my videos as soon as they come out. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with your adventures on Nexus.